Hi, namaste. Welcome to yoga. My name is Kirsten. Let's go ahead and start sitting on the mat. So get comfortable. We'll start by closing the eyes or lower the gaze down past the nose. And take a moment here to bring your mind into this room. So visualize everything that you noticed about it, the walls, the floor, the ceiling. Visualize the size of the room, the colors, the textures of the space, everything you can recall about your room. Bring it all back as you visualize. Now take a moment to feel the energy of this space, including the virtual space, and the energy of those sharing the space with you. And then as a contribution to this space, send a little healing energy, just a little bit of good juice into the space. And now with an open heart, sense the healing energy that is being sent back to you. Now take a moment and bring your mind into your seat. Feel the space below you, behind you, above you, to either side. And locate yourself in space. Find your space. Feel the sensation of the floor beneath you. Feel the sensation of the fabric of your clothing touching your skin. Bring your mind into the sensation of being in your body. Bring your awareness to the tip of your nose and start to notice the flow of your breath as it comes in and out of your body. And then gradually and progressively, gently begin to deepen your breathing. So deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Until you reach whatever your comfortable maximum breath is. Whatever that is for you, recognizing that breath is life. The more breath that you have in your body, the more life you have in your body. Deepening the inhale and lengthening the exhale. Breath is the passageway to our deepest being. It is what connects the body to the mind and to the spirit. As you breathe deeply, take a moment and notice what is present for you right now. Any thoughts or feelings or sensations. Here we'll start to connect with what the ancients called the 5 bodies. Annamaya kosha is the physical body. Pranamaya kosha is the breath or the energy body. Manomaya kosha is the mind or the mental emotional body. Vijnanamaya kosha is the consciousness body. Anandamaya kosha is the bliss body, the unity with a higher power, with the universe. So the first one is your physical structure. Take a moment and scan your body and notice what you notice without judgment. Just be aware. Notice what you notice at the level of your body. This would be your muscles, your bones, your skin. Notice any areas that feel tight. Some areas may feel a bit more fluid or open. And then gently shift your awareness to your energy. Notice the quality of your energy in this moment. And again, it may be many things. It might be excited, dull, tired, whatever it is, just notice without judging. Now shift your awareness to your mind. The mind is our field of attention, and really the most precious gift we can give to ourselves is where we put our attention. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. Take a moment to notice the quality of your attention. And now notice that you can notice these things, that you can be aware of being aware, that there is something else back there that allows you to notice your mind and your body and your energy. That means that we are more than any one of those things. Now the invitation is to go a little bit deeper. So this is our area, according to the ancients, that houses our values, our motivations, our intentions. So the invitation here is to take a moment and bring to mind something that you consider to be important to you. Now become conscious and aware of your intention for being here today. And now I invite you to bring your hands to your heart center in prayer position, Anjali Mudra. So this, according to the ancients, is the heart body. But when they are speaking of the heart here, it is not the blood pumping or the mechanical heart they speak of. This is the spiritual heart, the seat of love, joy, intimacy, and devotion. And the invitation here is to connect us with something bigger, some bigger energy. You can call it whatever you want. Some speak of it as a creative intelligence, higher consciousness, universe, Mother Nature. You don't even have to have a name for it. Just connect with a bigger energy. And then we take a moment for gratitude. What are you grateful for? Gratitude is a powerful, powerful force for positive change. And lastly, bring someone into your consciousness that may need just a little bit of extra inspiration, a little bit of extra healing energy sent their way. Picture them as if you could see them right there in your mind's eye. And then with me, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, consciously send them a little love, support, and healing. So every time we pause and bring our hands to prayer at our heart center, we let this ancient gesture anchor and remind us that we are connected to something bigger. In fact, we are never alone. It reminds us of our gratitude. It reminds us of our intention and what's most important to us. We all matter, and our contribution is a part of the bigger whole. So now take a big breath in. And as you exhale, gently let your chin fall to your chest, your head towards your heart. And as you inhale, open your eyes and bow together. Say namaste. The divine light in me sees and recognizes the divine light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Dropping the chin to the chest, lengthening the back of the neck. Roll the left ear over to the left shoulder. Now nod the head as if you're saying yes. And really slowly, gently shake the head as if you're saying no. Really feeling into any areas of the neck that might be tight or sore. Good, now roll the chin back down to the chest, to center. Pause for a moment, lengthening the back of the neck. And then roll the right ear over to the right shoulder. Nod the head yes. If you feel any tight spots, slow down, really give them a little extra attention. Go ahead and shake the head no. Nice and slow. And roll the chin back down to the chest. And start to look up toward the ceiling. And back down to the chest. And up toward the ceiling. And back to center. Raise the arms up overhead. Big stretch toward the ceiling. Open and close the hands. Roll the wrists. Start to bring movement into the arms. Maybe shaking the arms. Come back down. Roll the shoulders. And the other way. Good. Inhale, arms up overhead. Big stretch again. Wiggle the fingers. And bend the elbows. Come into cactus arms. And release the arms to rest on the knees. Inhale, arms up overhead. Wiggle the fingers, up and close the hands, and cactus arms one more time. Good, now draw the elbows and the arms together as if you're closing a book, and then opening the book, and close, and open, and close. Maybe bring the breath into it. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale, and release. Good, roll the shoulders again, backward, and forward. Good, drop the left hand to the mat, bring the right arm all the way up and over, side stretch. Good, switch sides. Then back up to center. Cross the right arm over, across the left knee, and come into a gentle twist, looking over the left shoulder. And switching sides. And back to center. In your own time, make your way into hands and knees. So if you had a blanket, you could maybe bring it under your knees for extra support or move it off to the side if you don't need it anymore. Perfect. So hands and knees, tabletop. Settling in here, equal weight into both palms and the knees. Digging the fingertips into the mat just a little bit, bringing some of the pressure off the wrists. Good, and drop the belly, look forward. Cow pose. And round the back, drop the head, cat pose. And look forward, cow. And cat. Bring the breath into it. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Following your breath. Good, and back to tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Walking the dog. Shifting the weight back and forth, waking up the backs of the legs. And drop both heels. Go and drop the knees, tabletop. Press the hips back into child pose. Reach the arms nice and far forward. Drop the forehead to the mat. And stretch. Keeping the arms active here. Maybe walking the fingertips forward just a little bit more. Really stretching the backs of the shoulders. Lengthening the whole back. Go and come back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog, and hold. Draw the kneecaps up the legs, bringing some stability into the legs. If the knees won't straighten all the way, that's okay. Just dropping the heels toward the ground. Pressing the weight toward the heels, out of the wrists. And drop the knees, tabletop. And press back in child pose. Come back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. I'll step forward with the right foot into a lunge. Drop the left knee to the mat for a low lunge. And raise the arms forward and up. And drop the arms by the sides. Now we're going to move with the breath. So on the inhale, swoop the arms forward and up while pressing the hips forward, deepening that stretch. And exhale, bring the arms back down, shift the weight back just a little bit, and inhale, forward and up, and exhale, back down. Inhale, forward and up, and exhale, back down. Inhale, forward and up, and hold. Now open the arms to a T and twist to the right. Now bring the arms back up and drop the hands to frame the right foot. Step that foot back and press the hips back, child pose. And coming right back up to tabletop, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Nice straight arms, nice straight back. Good, step forward with the left foot. Drop the right knee. Swoop the arms forward and up. And move with the breath. So dropping the arms and the exhale and inhale forward and up. Exhale, coming back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And hold. Open the arms to a T and twist to the left. Now bring the arms up. Inhale and exhale. Drop the hands to frame the left foot. Stepping back to tabletop. And press the hips back. Child pose. And come back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Rotating the arms so that the insides of the elbows face forward. Good, now we're going to step forward with the right foot again, coming into another lunge. This time keep that back knee up, and we can stay right here in a runner's lunge, or if you'd like to walk your hands to the inside of the leg, coming to a lizard stretch. So that knee is on the outside of the arms. You can maybe even drop this right foot over to the outside edge of the foot, allowing the knee to open up, get into that hip a little bit. Lizard stretch. Go ahead and roll the foot back. Bring the hands to either side of that foot. This time drop the back knee and press the weight all the way back. So coming up on that front heel, toes come up off the mat, stretching the back of the leg here. And we can stay here, or if you'd like to bow the knee toward the nose, or nose toward the knee rather. And walk the hands forward, come up onto off the back knee. Plant the hands nice and strong. Step the right foot back, come all the way into downward facing dog. Changed it up a little bit that time. And step forward on the left foot. Stay here in runner's lunge, or walk the hands to the inside of the foot. Lizard. And drop the back knee, bring the right foot back up and shift the weight toward the back heel, dropping the nose toward the knee, stretch. And walk the hands forward. Bring the left knee back, tabletop position, and press the hips back. Now we can go into child pose and rest. Come back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. This time step forward with the left foot. Turn the back foot to about 45 degrees, and we'll come up into warrior one, so the arms swoop forward and up, bending that front knee towards 90 degrees, back leg is straight, nice strong base, the back foot is planted all the way on the floor. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Good, and move with the breath, so drop the arms, straighten the front leg, inhale, and exhale, bend the front knee, arms come up. Inhale, back, and exhale, forward. Inhale, back, and exhale, forward and hold. Good, open the arms to reach towards the front and the back of the room. Allow the hips to rotate a little bit as well, warrior two. On the inhale, we're going to bring the arms up, straighten the leg, and exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, warrior two. One more, inhale up, and exhale, warrior two, and hold. Drop the arms, give the arms a break, straighten that leg. And we're just gonna shift the weight over to the other side of the mat. So walk the feet around right where they are to face the back edge or the opposite edge of the mat. And we'll repeat on this side. So swoop the arms forward and up, bending the front knee, warrior one. And now flow with the breath. So straighten the leg, drop the arms, inhale, and exhale, forward. Inhale, back, and exhale, forward. Inhale, back, and exhale, forward and hold. Good, open the arms to face front and back in the room. Shift the hips to be parallel with the body. Gaze over the front fingertips. And move with the breath. So inhale, come up. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior two, and hold. Really reaching toward the front and back of the room. Feeling the energy flow out of the fingertips as if you can reach that opposite wall with your energy. Gotta drop the arms. Turn both feet to face the long edge of the mat, so facing this way. Raise the arms up overhead. And bend the elbows. Now we're gonna rotate the heels in, toes out, bend the knees, goddess pose. Good, and release, straighten the legs. Good, now turn the heels back out, so kind of walk the heels out, toes in, hands come to the hips, look forward, almost arch the back a little bit, maybe look toward the ceiling, and on the exhale, start to hinge forward, wide leg, forward fold. Leave the hands on the hips or draw the hands down to the floor. Allowing the crown of the head to fall toward the floor as if you could maybe touch the floor someday. Gonna plant the hands, palms nice and flat on the floor. Inhale, look forward, flat back, and exhale, drop the head toward the floor. Inhale, flat back, And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold. One more, inhale, flat back. And exhale, fold and stay. And I walk the hands over toward the left foot, nose toward the knee. And walk the hands over to the right foot. With each exhale, allowing any tight muscles to relax a little bit. We'll walk the hands back to the center. Turn the heels in, toes out. Bring the hands to the hips and slowly roll up to stand. You can bend those knees to help support you as you come up. Head is the last thing to come up. We don't want to get dizzy. Good. Maybe walk the feet, heel toe the feet just a little bit closer. We're going to do goddess pose again. So bend the knees. And the arms come up to cactus arms. And like we did in the beginning of class, we'll close the book and open the book. And close the book and open the book. And one more, close. And open and hold. Good, straighten the legs, drop the arms, and heel toe, walk the feet back together. Tadasana, roll the shoulders a little bit. Come to equal standing on the feet. Bring the feet right next to each other. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Crown of the head grows nice and tall. Palms turn to face forward. Belly button draws in toward the spine, supporting the core. Nice. We'll go into some balance. So shift the weight to your left foot and bring the right foot to a kickstand so it can just lean up against your left ankle. We can stay here or we can move into our tree pose. So bring the foot maybe to rest on the left ankle or start to come up the leg. Find a spot that works for you for balance. Just don't rest right on the knee joint. And when you're ready, bring the arms out to a T, or maybe the arms can reach up toward the ceiling. Tree pose. And find a drishti, so an unmoving point of focus to look at. May not want to look at me, I might be wobbling a little bit. So pick a point that's not going to move on you. That should help with balance. If balance is really tricky, you can also maybe step off the mat onto a hard surface if you have a hard floor, or just reach for a wall for a little extra support today. Remember to keep breathing. Draw the belly button into the spine. Supporting the core helps with balance all around. Good, release the hands and the foot. Good, roll those ankles, shake it out, get ready for the other side. All right, so kickstand the left foot on the right ankle, or start to draw the left foot up. And arms come up either to a T or reaching toward the sky. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Might notice one side is a little bit more wobbly than the other. That's normal, just notice. Notice what your body needs today, if one side needs a little support. Nice, strong, deep inhales and long exhales. Good, and let go of the arms and stepping the foot back down. Again, shake it out, roll the ankles. Awesome. Bring the weight back into the left foot and we'll bend the right knee, hug the knee into the chest. We can stay right here if this works, or you can start to reach toward the big toe with peace fingers. So the first two fingers hook around the big toe, and we can stay right here, hold. Or maybe start to straighten that leg. Nice job. Maybe bring the left arm out for balance and start to draw the right foot out to the right, so opening that hip. Good, and come back to front. Let go of the toe, hold the foot, hold, 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 and release. Nice job. Other side. So weight into the right foot, bend the left knee. So again, you can stay here or start to reach for the big toe. This is called hand to toe pose, so no guesses there what we're doing. Maybe start to straighten the leg. Keep breathing. Find your drishti. And draw the leg out to the left. And back to front. Let go of the toes, hold, 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 and release. Nice job. All right. Start to bend both knees, come into a chair pose. So as if you're sitting back in a chair, arms come forward and up for balance. Shift the weight into the heels and the balls of the feet, so maybe even lifting all the toes up off the floor. Go ahead and start to sit back. If you want to bring the hands to the hips or to palms together at heart center, we're going to slowly try to lower all the way down into a squat. So maybe coming off the heels, coming onto the toes, and hold. Good, plant the hands on the floor and carefully sit back onto your seat. So straight legs, staff pose. We'll just hold this for a moment, get settled. Legs nice and straight. If the legs don't want to be straight, that's fine. Maybe bring a blanket underneath them for support, or maybe even sitting up on the blanket to raise you up off the ground. Ground can help with that. We'll start to walk the hands down the legs, so reaching for the ankles, the shins, maybe those toes again. Inhale, looking forward, and exhale, bowing nose to knees. Good, inhale, look forward, and exhale, nose to knees again. Maybe reaching the hands a little bit further, so if you were on the ankles, move to the toes. If you're on the shins, move to the ankles. Maybe even reaching around the bottoms of the feet, and fold. And walk the hands up the legs, come back up to a seat. Bending the left knee, bring the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. And single leg forward fold. So once again, reaching for that right ankle, foot, toe, and nose falls toward the knee. Walk the hands up the leg, come back up to a seat. Take that same bent knee, raise it up, planting the left foot on the mat, nice and close to the straight leg. Hug that knee into the body and start to twist. If it doesn't feel comfortable to twist this way, you can certainly twist away from the leg. Either way is fine. So closed twist, open twist, whatever works for you today. Looking over the shoulder. Inhale, growing the crown of the head a little bit taller. And exhale, twisting a little deeper. And come back to face forward. Straighten the left leg, bend the right knee. Sole of the foot comes to the inside of the left thigh, and reaching toward the left ankle or foot, nose toward the knee, single leg forward fold. And come back up to a seat. Draw that right knee up and twist. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, twist deeper. Come back to face forward. Straighten that leg and we'll start to lie back. So in your own time, come to lying on the mat. Cross the right leg over the left knee, figure four. You can stay here, or you can start to raise the left foot off the mat, maybe reaching behind the left knee, increasing that stretch in the right side of the hip. Good, and drop the legs over to the left side, opening the arms to a T. Look over the right shoulder for a little twist here. And come back up, switch legs, figure four on the other side. Reaching behind the right knee, stretching that left hip. And drop the legs over to the right, arms to a T and twist. And bring the legs back up. And we'll come into Shavasana, so you can straighten the legs along the mat. If that's too strong in the low back, you can bend the knees, bring the feet nice and wide, and drop the knees together for constructive rest. You could also straighten the legs and put the blanket, a folded up blanket or a cushion underneath the knees for support. Walk the shoulder blades down the back and together a little bit to really open the front of the shoulders, palms face up. Nice deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, feeling tension melt away. Inhaling good energy in. And exhaling good energy out to everyone around you, your surroundings. Inhale good energy in. And exhale good energy out. Starting to deepen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Bringing some gentle movement into the fingers and the toes. Rolling the wrists and the ankles. One way and then the other way. Reach the arms up overhead, big full body stretch. And make your way over onto your side and just pause for a moment. Notice how you feel. Notice the quality of your energy and attention. Notice how you feel in your body and your mind and your emotions. Notice the sense of the space around you, the energy around you, the energy you're taking in and the energy you're putting out. And using the arms, press yourself up to a seated position. And if you'd like, I invite you to bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra at heart center, and drop the chin to the chest, forehead to the fingertips. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. Be well. Namaste.